The Falcon 2.1 has just landed, and I want to show you how I use it to turn these piano chords into these. And also how I got this bass line from those very same chords. Yes, man. Now, before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to my man Ski Oakenfold for providing the chords that I'm using in this video. He has them as a free download to accompany this video where he breaks down the chords from a Disclosure live stream. Definitely recommend you go ahead and watch that. And for those of you who have already checked out UVI's official video on Falcon 2.1, you've probably already guessed that I'm going to be looking at Step Arp, which is one of the new script processors that comes bundled in the new update. Now, to get the Step Arp, you need to be in the edit page. You need to go up to Events, click on Plus, Script Processor, Sequencing, and then Step Arp. Now, if you're using it alongside an existing script, for example, I'm using it alongside this Keysuite script, you need to move it or drag it before the existing script, otherwise it won't work properly. Now, as the name suggests, Step Arp is a step sequencer arpeggiator. So where it differs from a regular arpeggiator is we can change what the arpeggiator is playing on a per step basis. Let's have a quick run through the UI. It's pretty self-explanatory. Along the top, we have the number of steps. Then we have the resolution per step. And then we have the gate, how long the gate is open per step. The octave, which is, of course, how many octaves the arpeggiator is going to play through. And then we have some presets. So let's quickly have a list of some of the presets because they are pretty awesome and it gives you a good idea as to what this thing is actually capable of. So I'll just turn it off for this second so we can hear the chords on their own again. And engage it. And let's randomly go through some of these presets. Go back to initialize. Just stop playing it for a second. So let's have a look at how I set this up in the intro. Let me just close this one and go to the one that I prepared earlier. I turn it on. Now if I press play and we have a look, it's all pretty self-explanatory what I've got going on. Basically switching between playing full chords on some steps and just the lowest note in each chord on other steps. I have one step that is set to 50% probability. Now for me, the thing that really brought this sequence to life is the gate function. So let me just play back with it and show you what it does. Of course, makes each step longer or shorter. Now what I was actually doing was modulating this. So to set that up, just right click, go to assign macro, add new macro. Then if we scroll down to the bottom and go to modulation, and we can see the macro is here, macro 1. Let me just double click on that and rename it. So let's call it Arp Gate. And what I wanted to do was set a multi-envelope to control the value. You see if I play back with the value here, it's automatically controlling the gate. So then I wanted to add a multi-envelope to modulate that macro. So to do that, just right-click, go to Add Modulation, Program, and go to Multi-Envelope. And we can see a new multi-envelope has been added. Now I'm just going to use one of the preset multi-envelopes. So let's go to Pattern, Generation, and let's have a listen to that. Go back to the macro and we can edit how much that envelope is affecting the macro and then the gate. Just right click, edit. turn it down a bit. Pull this down. Let's bring everything else back in and see how that sounds. It's so funky. Alright, let's have a look at that bass. Let's just solo the bass, and you can see for my oscillator I'm actually using the wavetable here. Now I believe there's about 100 new wavetables or something added to the 2.1 update. I'm not sure which ones are new and which ones weren't, but there's loads to choose from. So I'm using this one, the whistle, and yeah, just modulating a little bit with the ADSR, the wave index, and using the same ADSR, this one down here, to modulate the filter as well, just the cutoff. And then, of course, using the script processor to get this arpeggiated sound from, again, the same chords that I was using on the piano. So yeah, that's what it sounds like without the Step Arp. With that sounds so cool. It sounds a bit like an upright bass. And with the rest of the track. Let's do one more thing on this piano because we can. I mean, the guys and girls at UVI, they just never seem to stop working. It's only a couple of weeks ago that Shade came out, and I was playing about with this before on this piano, just to give the piano sound a bit more of a modern house feel rather than that old school kind of thing. So yeah, let's have a playback with that. It's just a preset. All the presets on this sound amazing. We click on this this button here, we can have like a dry wet mix. Like literally, you can just pick any. That'll sound cool. Bring the drums back in. Man, UVI, you make me so happy. Right, that's it for now. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button to keep updated on the upcoming videos. That's it for now. I've been Craig Lopez. This has been Tutorialism. Peace.